I want you to try something. Finish this sentence silently in your head. My body is... For many of us, the words that instantly bubble up are not kind. My body is tired. My body is broken. My body is a problem I need to solve. Living with that internal script carries a heavy physical and emotional cost. We walk around in a state of chronic burnout. We harbor a quiet resentment toward our physical limits, feeling betrayed when we can't keep up. Over time, we check out of our physical selves entirely. This widespread exhaustion isn't happening because you lack willpower. It is happening because of a failure of definition. We are suffering because we have misunderstood what a human body is actually designed to be. Most of us have been conditioned to view the body as a tool. You see this reinforced in modern Christian culture. The body is treated as a machine, something to be optimized and pushed to its limits for the sake of spiritual productivity. When you treat your body like a tool, you demand constant output. You override physical pain. You ignore exhaustion. When you hit a limit, the default response is simply to push through. This mindset carries a cost. By constantly silencing your physical limits, you are severing yourself from your primary, God-given instrument of discernment. You teach yourself to ignore the very signals designed to keep you safe and alert. A tool is built for extraction. You use it until the mechanism wears out. If you treat your body like a disposable instrument, you eventually hit a wall where the exhaustion is too deep to simply push through anymore. In the first chapter of Genesis, physical creation, including the human body, is called very good. So if the text is so clear, why have so many Christians internalized such deep contempt for the flesh? The answer lies in a philosophical infection. In the early centuries, Christianity absorbed elements of Greek Platonism. Plato taught that true spiritual freedom required escaping the prison of the physical body. That secular idea infiltrated the church, causing a theological error with long-lasting consequences. We started confusing the word fallen with the word evil. Yes, human bodies get tired, they break, but fallen means broken, and broken things are exactly what Jesus came to redeem. Body hatred is not a requirement for holiness. It is a philosophical virus that contradicts the core truth of the gospel, that God himself took on human flesh. The Apostle Paul offers a radical corrective in 1 Corinthians. He writes that your body is not a vehicle for your soul to drive around until you die. It is a literal, permanent dwelling place of the Holy Spirit. The difference between these two ways of thinking is stark. A tool is an object you use and exploit. A temple is a holy space that you inhabit and carefully maintain. Think about the operational reality of a temple. You cannot push through a temple. You cannot extract productivity from it. You can only serve within it, listen to it, and honor its boundaries. The goal of the Christian life isn't escaping the physical form, nor is it optimizing the body as a perfectly productive machine. The goal is the temple restored. This diagram maps the vagus nerve, linking the gut, heart, and brain. Your body possesses independent intelligence systems, including the enteric brain in your gut. It constantly detects safety and threat, sending upward-flowing signals to your brain long before your conscious mind catches up. When you feel tension in your stomach or a sudden flutter in your chest, and you dismiss it as just anxiety, you are ignoring a sophisticated, God-given warning system. Look at Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. He represents a model of biological honesty. He didn't override his physical response. He felt and articulated the deep physical sorrow in his body, bringing it directly to the Father. True spiritual discernment is impossible if you are dissociated from your biology. The Holy Spirit lives in that body and often speaks directly through its physical signals. Paul writes that we should glorify God in our body. The Greek root for glorify is doxazo. It means to actively magnify, praise, and honor the space. In daily practice, honoring the space looks remarkably ordinary. Answering physical hunger with actual food, answering exhaustion with sleep, viewing your body's natural limits as boundaries to be respected, rather than weaknesses to be conquered. Treating the body with care serves as a profound act of worship toward the Spirit who resides inside you. There is an ancient contemplative posture you can use right now to counter dissociation. Gently place your hand, flat, over the center of your chest. Drop your shoulders and just rest. This simple action triggers a measurable biological shift. It improves your heart rate variability and sends a direct signal of safety through your vagus nerve to your entire nervous system. It also carries deep theological weight. It is a physical, non-verbal prayer. You are physically acknowledging that the Holy Spirit maintains a permanent residence right beneath where your hand is resting. Spiritual freedom does not require hating your flesh. It doesn't require treating yourself like a machine you have to perfectly tune. It simply requires learning to inhabit your body, because God already has.